Hello and welcome. Today guys, I'm going to share with you my recipe for a conch fritter. And if you couldn't find conch, you can use fish or you can use shrimp to make this recipe, or even lobster. The other ingredients you'll need: some fresh garlic, scallions, salt and pepper, lemon pepper, green seasoning, celery salt, some celery with the leaves and the stalks, hot pepper, scallion, onion, and some fish seasoning. So the first thing I'm going to do is salt and pepper the conch, and please put salt to taste. Black pepper. Now I'm going to be using half of the seasonings in the conch, and I'm going to keep half of the seasonings for the batter. Next, you want to mix all of these ingredients into your conch or lobster or shrimp, and you're going to set it aside to marinate. Now, if you're making this right away, you don't have to put it back into the refrigerator to chill. But if you're making this later on in the day, I suggest you cover it and store it in your refrigerator, or you can store it even overnight. Next, I'm putting up a frying pan to heat up, and I'm adding in a little bit of oil. When the oil is hot, add in the conch. You're going to cook the conch in here until it's tender, because when we go to make the fritters to fry, the fritters will not take very long to cook, and you want to make sure that the conch meat is cooked. So that's why I like doing it this way. And if you were using shrimp, then you wouldn't cook the shrimp and the lobster. You don't cook that because those types of seafood cook really quickly. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit of water to this. And I'm going to leave this on medium-low heat and let it take its time and let that meat soften up. Okay, once the liquid has dried up in there and the conch is tender, you're going to set this aside. Okay, now to make the batter, and here I have the flour and the other seasonings that we left back, together with some baking powder and some yeast, warm water, salt and pepper to season the flour. So I'm going to start by adding a little bit of salt to this flour, just to taste, some black pepper, and we're going to add in all of the other seasonings. I have the lemon pepper, now you're going to mix to combine. Now add in the conch meat or shrimp or lobster, whatever you've decided to use. And I find when you cook the conch with the seasonings, it flavors that conch even further, because if you were to put it in just like that, it will taste really bland when you're eating it. So now you mix all of these ingredients, and you're going to add enough water to create a thick batter. So once you add enough water, you create a thick batter like this, and you just mix that in until everything is well cooperated and you see no more dry ingredients. I'm just going to cover this and set it aside until the oil heats up. Okay, so I have my heat on medium. You want to make sure that the oil is nice and hot. If you were to fry anything in cold oil, all that will do, it would absorb the oil, and then you would get a very oily fritter. So I'm using about a 1-inch ice cream scoop. You can use a spoon, and you're going to drop that batter into your hot oil. So you're going to fry these until they're golden brown, and they wouldn't take very long to cook. Because we cooked that conch meat already prior. Now, which I didn't mention when I was mixing the ingredients, but if you're using shrimp, you would just add it when I put all the dry ingredients together, or that lobster. Okay, so the first set of conch fritters are finished. I'm going to take them out, drain them on some paper towels. I'm going to continue frying the rest of them and I'll see you guys when I'm finished. So guys, here you have it, my recipe for conch fritters. I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. Let me just break open one so you all can see what it looks like on the inside. It's properly cooked, and there you can see the conch meat right there and right there. I hope you guys try this recipe. I also have a saltfish akra recipe, and I have one of my latest is an ackee and saltfish recipe. So just remember, as I said, you can make this with lobster or shrimp, and you can make it even vegetarian if you wanted to put peas and carrots in there to make this a vegetarian akra. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. Make it and let me know down below if you like it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all another day with another one of my recipes. Enjoy!